This is an unprecedented live-action horror survival game. 50 people are trapped in the same locked room, each with a red circle under their feet. They must stand within the circle, avoiding contact with others or stepping outside it, or they will be electrocuted to death. However, even if they remain stationary, the puppet master behind the scenes will randomly select and kill one person every 2 minutes. Strangely, the victim is dragged away by a mysterious force. At first, the participants had no idea why they were there or what the rules of the game were. It wasn't until several people had died that someone discovered they could control the arrows on the ground by twisting their wrists, using a voting system to select the next person to die. Although they had figured out the pattern, bound by moral boundaries, they did not vote to select the next victim when the new round began. After another person was randomly killed, amid the panic, no one could predict who would be next. At this point, the woman in the hat felt that their selection to participate in the game might not be random, and there must be a reason behind it. She suggested that everyone introduce themselves to see if they could find any commonalities. Just then, a police officer suddenly pointed the finger at the tattooed man, claiming he knew the guy and that he was a domestic abuser. He argued that since they had to choose who would die first, they might as well vote out the criminals first. After several more rounds of counting down, only 4 people remained on the field. The fat man, who had remained silent the entire time, showed no reaction, as if silently protesting against the mastermind behind the scenes. Regardless, the game continued, and the man had no choice but to eliminate him. With the fat man's death, only 3 people remained. The man said that perhaps only one person could survive, and there was no other way now. One of them must step out of the circle with him to ensure that one person survives. The man left this choice to the pregnant woman and the little girl. The little girl eventually made her decision.
I'll go.
Unexpectedly, the man exploited the girl's kindness to achieve a double kill. It turned out he had been pretending from the start, ultimately betraying everyone. It vividly showcased the good and evil of human nature. Perhaps only those with deep schemes can survive to the end, but I believe that most people, even when faced with death, would still adhere to the moral bottom line. If you were in such a situation, how would you choose?